Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Nikon TV live on Facebook. And for this episode, we've decided to do something to fit the season. Of course, we're decked out, just like my ugly Christmas shirt. It's not actually mine, it's my friend Jacob. So thank you, Jacob, for outfitting us with the spirit of the season. Christmas is just around the corner, and for this episode, we're gonna go through our holiday gift guide of what you can get your loved ones who are interested in photography. They might be budding photographers. This is a great episode where we go through some great stocking stuffer ideas. But before we get to that, we want to get you guys on Facebook involved. For those of you guys out there watching live right now, we want to get your input on whether or not you know your Nikon gear. So for the first part of this show, we're going to give you guys a new game where you guys can participate and give your input if you know what this product is in a new segment we're going to call What Am I? So for our first What Am I, you guys online, I want you to guess what it is this is here up on screen. We're going to give you three. So that was the first, this is the first one right here. This is the, I'm not going to say it, but it is a something. You got to chime in inside of the comment section. And I want you guys to say what you guys think it is. Now let's bring up another one. That was the first one. We're going to give you a second one. This right here, I want you guys to chime in the comment section if you know what, obviously it's a lens, but what specific lens this is. Do you know your Nikon stuff? And number three, if you know what it is, chime it in. Bragging rights in the comment section. Let's see it right now. What am I? You got to guess what this is. Take a good look because there's some clues in there. There's a Wi-Fi logo, there's the eyepiece, there's a knob. Ooh, is that screen tilting? Ooh, it looks like it. Okay. So if you know your Nikons, comment in the comment section. I want to know if you know your stuff just as well as I do because I know what all those things are. I want to see if you guys know. Okay, bragging rights. So stocking stuffer time. For those of you that might have a photographer in the family and you don't know what to get them, here are a couple of ideas for stocking stuffers this time of year. And for stocking stuffers, I'm gonna revert right to my stocking right here because I've been pretty good this year, and Santa I know is gonna be good to me, and if he's good to you or someone in your family, they might already have a DSLR. And one of the cool things you can get them, okay, I'm gonna bring it out first here, is a cool little device. So this one right here is called an MLL3. It's a little bitty remote control. You can see it up there. It's less than $30, so it's a great stocking stuffer. You can probably get these for about $29.99. And depending on what camera they have, and we're gonna pop a link in the comment section to say what is compatible with the MLL3. Check the link in the description to make sure that your camera is compatible with it. You can use it to trigger the shutter off camera. So if you want to get in a group picture, if you want to take a self-portrait, if you have a macro lens and you don't want to shake the camera, or if you want to take a long exposure of the stars at night or a night scene and you don't want to jog the camera, this is a great gift for under 30 bucks. And it's compatible with a lot of different Nikon cameras, even a couple of cool Pixels. So check out the link in the description for the MLL3. That is a great stocking stuffer. All right. Next up, I'm going to reach into the stocking right now, and another great stocking stuffer because it doesn't take up a lot of space, but it's really practical for any lens you have. It doesn't matter which one it is. It is a polarizing filter. A lot of people use regular protective filters on their lenses, but what we're suggesting is take a look at the polarizing filter. If you have polarizing sunglasses, a lot of you probably do know the effect a polarizing filter can do. So a polarizing filter goes on top of the lens. You got to make sure you get the right size for the lens you have. So if you're getting it for someone, take a look at their lens or their lens cap. It'll tell you what it is, size 72 millimeter, 67 millimeter. And here's a couple of examples of what a polarizing filter can do. It can actually take the glare off of water and you can see through it. For example, if you're taking pictures, you know, on the coastline there or in lakes, a lot of great lakes here in Canada. Also, if you want to saturate the skies, get more vivid blues out of your skies, more greens out of your grasses, take a look at the next shot here. I'm going to show it with the polarizing filter. You see the difference it makes. So it's great for landscape photography. If you have even just the kit lens is great to pop this on. So whether you have a 52, 55, 67, all the way up to 95 millimeter filter, Nikon makes circular polarizing filters. You can find them at your local camera store near you. So that's another great stocking stuffer. All right, for the last one here in the stocking, I'm going to reach deep into the bag. I'm going to reveal something that obviously fits in a stocking. Can you believe this? It is one of our Coolpix cameras. This is the W100, and for under $200, you can get a waterproof, completely submersible camera, and this is great for a gift if it's your kids. I mean, kids under 10 years old that, you know, they don't really know how to operate a camera. It's very simple to use. It's a point and shoot, and it's literally, it's drop proof. It's waterproof under to 33 feet. Even if you're an adult going on vacation this winter time, you're going to an all-inclusive and you want to take it down snorkeling, or if you want to just take it on the beach in the sand, it takes really good underwater pictures, and you can just wash it off later. All the battery compartment is sealed. You can take videos underwater as well. So as you can see here, also if you're just taking pictures of your kids, you know, at Great Wolf Lodge, if you're going on vacation to the Great Wolf Lodge with your kids, or if you're just in the backyard pool with your kids and taking pictures that way, it's a great gift for under $200. That's the W100. It comes in blue as well as white in color, really easy to operate. Okay, so I do have one last stocking stuffer, but I'm not gonna go into this stocking because this is kind of a big stocking. All right, I'm gonna hang it back up because this is gonna get me more gifts next year because I know I'm gonna deserve it come 2019, because we're gonna have some new cool products there. Can I get it? Can I get it? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Okay, but I should have listened to Jacob and used the hook. Okay, now I'm gonna look inside of this stocking right here, and this one is small enough that I can fit another accessory, and this, can you believe it? A flash in my ugly Christmas sweater. All right, so my ugly Christmas sweater revealed one of our smallest flashes. This is an SB500. Now, if your loved one already has a DSLR, a lot of the Coolpix already have hot shoes, but even our SLRs nowadays, even our mirrorless cameras, they don't have pop-up flashes anymore. They have large bright viewfinders, but they don't have a pop-up flash. If you want just the ability to use a regular flash, you don't have to get the SB5000, SB700, you can get the SB500. And this is a small, compact flash. Now, I'm just gonna show it to you here so you can get a close-up of it. It is really small, fits in the palm of your hand. It's thin, it's half the size of an SB700, so it fits in your pocket. It only takes 2 AA batteries, and it rotates 180 degrees both ways, okay? So the great thing about this is with Nikon TTL flashes, it's not all about the power, it's about how accurate it is with your SLR cameras. And with this SB500, it works just as well as my SB5000, SB910, all of that, but it takes half the size. And it's just over $300. You can find them for about $329. The cool, unique thing about this is that if you're using it for your camera for video, it also has, you see that white thing at the front there? It has the ability to emit an LED light. So it has 3 different powers. There's 1, 2, and 3. So you can really shoot with small apertures, low ISOs, and that is only powered by 2 AA batteries. So that's the SB500. You can get that for about $329 this time of year, and it's a great stocking stuffer for your budding photographer. Now, we are gonna get to some other gifts here, and to that, since my stocking fell and I ran out of stockings, we're gonna go to the full-fledged tree for this one, and to help me out with that, woo, what do I have here? It's a gift from old Saint Nick himself. He's not gonna come on camera. He's gonna be like the pokeroo of this episode. Okay, so, this is the first gift from under the tree. What is it? Whatever it is, it's super light. Let me just see what have we here. Woo, okay. Before I reveal it, I'm gonna go to the What Am I number 2. So we're gonna bring this up. If you guys are just tuning in now, we're playing a new game here for bragging rights in the comment section. What am I? What is this lens? Because I just got it from Saint Nick in this bag, and I'm gonna reveal. This is the 10 to 20 millimeter wide angle zoom. It is a great accessory lens for D3500. users, bottom line, anyone that's using a DX camera. This is a dedicated DX lens. It's great for people that are going on vacation. They want to take wide-angle landscape photos, but they don't want to carry a lot in their backpacks. That's the great thing about the DX format, is that you can carry around small, super small lenses. But look at the quality of this lens. This lens is around the $379 mark this holiday season, so it's less than $400 this holiday season. But what you're getting here is Nikon's least expensive wide-angle zoom lens. It's really small. The four things I like about this is the fact that, number one, it's small. Number two, it's low in price. Number three, it's fast focusing. It's using the AFP lens, new AFP motor. And number four, the fact that even though it's wide angle, it actually has vibration reduction built in. It's a 4.5 to 5.6 lens, so it's a little bit slow, but it's made up for by the vibration reduction in this. And it weighs nothing, so it's a great complement to any DX camera out there. So that is the 10 to 20 millimeter around it's lower than $400. You can probably find it around this time of year for about $379. A great lens. Most people they get their DSLRs with an 18 to 55. Those don't get wide enough. This is a perfect complement to the kit lens. So that is gift number one. We're gonna go to gift number two. Have I been good enough, Santa? All right, we have another gift from old Saint Nick. And for this one, I'm gonna look in here. Woo, again, another really practical gift for the DX photographer. Another small lens. Usually we bring big lenses on this program. This one is all about the cool small stuff. And in here I have the 40 millimeter f2.8 macro lens. This is a 1:1 macro. It has an incredible reproduction ratio. This lens here is, it's great for anyone that has a D3500, all the way up to D500 series camera. And it can zoom in, well, not zoom in, but it can focus really, really close, way closer than any of the kit lenses that you get with the 18 to 55s. And again, this lens, it's small, it's light, it doesn't take up a lot of space in your bag, and that's the beauty of the DX format. And the price of this is just over $300. So that is a great accessory for any DX photographer out there. That is the 40 millimeter 2.8. It's a bright lens too, and it's actually great for portraits because it has a limiter switch right here. So I'm just gonna show a quick close-up of that if we can get that. There is a full range focus, but in there's also two switches. One of them is a limiter switch. So if you just wanted to use it for everyday photos, you can cut out everything, close focusing, and focus to 0.2 meters and to infinity. So it's a great practical small lens, doesn't take up a lot of space in your bag. So that is gift number two. Great ideas, Santa. Do we have any more? I think we do. Okay. So gift number three. Okay. Was there anything in here? Is this a wrong? No, there is something in here. It's so light, it seems like there's nothing even in the box, okay? So I'm gonna unravel it here, and what we have is most of our cameras out there, actually all of our cameras out there, whether you're using Coolpix or SLR, have the ability to take video. So if you're someone in your family is using their cameras for video, they might be doing vlogs, they might be doing projects, just mixed multimedia projects, and they're shooting video, a great accessory is to outfit them with a microphone. And Nikon actually now makes a couple of microphone solutions, sound solutions. This is one of the first they released. This is the ME1 stereo microphone. So depending on what camera you have, it might not have a stereo mic built in. It might only have a mono microphone. This is stereo. And the cool thing about this is it sits on top of the hot shoe of the camera, and it's powered by the camera itself. Most microphones use a AA battery, a 9-volt battery, some kind of rechargeable battery. This is just powered through the 3.5 millimeter jack of the camera itself. So it's very small, lightweight. It has an L cut here for the wind, and it also cuts out any of the noise that the lens might be making during autofocus when you're shooting in video. A lot of times the internal microphone of the camera picks up that sound. This would give you far better sound. So again, a great option for people that are looking for a better sound solution, and that's another great gift or stocking stuffer, okay? So that is the ME1 microphone. Again, all of these items you can find on our website. All right, now we're getting to the big deals here this holiday season. I'm going to go show you guys 3 more items before we head off to break. And if you're looking for a deal this holiday season, Santa, are we going to do it? Okay, check this out here, guys. All right, this right here, I have a great starter kit. This is the D5600 dual lens bundle. And in this box here, you're gonna find it at your local retailers here in Canada. It comes with everything you see below you, okay? As we see there. I'm just gonna open up my package here. We have the D5600 with the kit 18 to 55 millimeter VR lens. So that's the new AFP lens. Again, if you're person that you're buying this for, or even it's yourself, it makes a good self gift. Wants to do vlogging or just get into photography overall, it's a great entry level SLR. That's the 5600. It's our second tier up. Great for vlogging. Comes with a great kit lens as well. It has the built-in snap bridge compatibility, so you can send the images as well as videos right to your phone and use it for social media. And because it has a tilting screen, you can get really low angles. Now, the great thing about this kit, this bundle, is that not only does it come with the lens and the camera, but we're also throwing in a bonus lens in there as well. This is the 55-200 telephoto lens. Both of these are the DX format. So in my hand right here, I have everything from covering from 18 to 200 millimeters within these 2 lenses. And look at the size of the 55-200. It's almost as big as the, or almost as small rather, as the 18 to 55. So this is a great system to have here. Nice, small, and compact. All fits in a small bag, which, by the way, we're throwing into this kit. Believe it or not, we're putting a gadget bag in this kit as well. So you get 2 lenses, the camera, and the bag for under $1,000. So you can find this at your local Canadian retailer this holiday season. That's the D5600 dual bundle kit. You're saving a few hundred dollars there, and you're getting a great deal. Okay, now for another one of the hottest deals this year, you're gonna find in our stores, and I'm gonna give you a little hint. 2 days, this Friday, look at your stores for what I'm about to reveal in here. Ooh, you know what, before we do that, let's drop a link in the comment section to this, but we're first gonna go to our first what is it, okay, of this section. This, let's take a look on the screen, guys. Do you know what this product is? Comment in the comment section. I'm gonna give you guys 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the newest Nikon DSLR. Makes a great gift because of the price point, and it's gonna get even better this Friday. We're having a big sale Canada-wide on the new D3500. We're gonna drop a link in the comment section about this new camera. It's our entry level. If you have someone that's coming up from a smartphone and they just wanna use a better quality camera, but maybe learn how to use the camera later on, this has the built-in guide mode. It also has HD video, and it gets you into a point where you can now interchange your lenses and get the 10 to 20 or the macro lens that we just showed. But in Canada, I also want to mention that for an extra $50, you can now also get this accessory bundle, which comes with, I'll just show you here, a bag, an extra battery, and a filter. So that's a filter for the 18 to 55, extra battery, and a bag. This battery, by the way, on this camera, if memory serves, it goes up to 1,500 shots for the D3500. 1,500 shots. You will never run out of battery in a day with this, especially if you're going on vacations. You get that accessory bundle. I mean, a battery alone is worth $100. We're giving you that bundle right there with a bag, battery, and filter for $50 when you get it with this. This Friday, check it out in store. Special deal on the D3500. All right. And for the creme de la creme, this is the big one. If you have an advanced amateur at home that is looking for a full frame camera, this is one of our top cameras. Thank you, Santa. This holiday season, I'm gonna say so, not only because it's a great camera, but because of the price. And this is the D750. We're going to drop a link in the comment section. We did a couple of first look videos for these products. We did one for the D750 when it came out. But this holiday season, when you get the D750 body from any Canadian retailer, we're also throwing in a bonus. Thank you, Santa. There we go. 50 millimeter 1.8. So that is a bonus lens that we're throwing in whenever you get the D750 body. And you're saving hundreds of dollars when you get that body. But check this out. This year, if you want to get the kit, okay, the D750 kit with the 24 to 120, we're also, okay, bundling up this kit, D750, 24 to 120, and the 50 millimeter 1.8 for essentially the cost of what you would buy the D750 body on any regular day. So this is about $2,600. You're getting a full frame camera with tilting screen, Wi-Fi, and a great kit lens. And I use the word kit lens lightly here because the 24 to 120 is a superb fixed f4 lens. We're going to show you a couple of examples here. The great thing I love about this lens is you can take great detailed shots with this. And because of the close focusing distance, you can get something that approximates what looks like a macro lens. So that is a high level lens. This is over a $3,500 value that you're now saving hundreds of dollars for this year. If you guys are traveling and want to take landscape photos, this wide angle 24 millimeter lens, remember it's wide angle when you put it on full frame. This is equivalent to a 16 millimeter, now takes great landscape photos. So D750, 2 high quality lenses there. That is the most hot deal in Canada to date. And before we cut to commercial, I just want to show you one thing that you will find in stores now because we've started shipping it a couple of weeks ago, and that is the Z6, the new Nikon Z6 mirrorless camera, as well as the new 50 millimeter 1.8. Check them out. They should be in most Canadian retailers right now. I have one in my hand. It's a great gift for someone. It's a little bit higher price out there, but definitely exciting because it's on the cutting edge of technology. Okay, when we come back from our commercial, we're gonna field some Q&A from our Facebook Live audience, and we'll also do the third item of the What Am I game. So we'll see you in about 90 seconds.
Never running out of love when you get
All right, we're back, guys. Nikon TV live, and we are at our last game of What Am I? I'm going to give you guys in the comments section a chance to get the bragging rights and figure out what this item is over here. Okay, let's give you 5 more seconds. Take a look at it. Come on, guys. You got to know this is one of the best Nikon cameras around. Has built-in Wi-Fi, obviously. You see the eye cup over there. It's obviously not the screw-in eye cup, right? And it has the tilting screen. Come on, guys. I already revealed it this episode. That is none other than the D750. And if you're just joining us, D750 is a hot item this year for the holidays because it is Nikon's proven bestseller full-frame camera. But if you make it out to Canadian retailers this year, you're going to find a hot deal that includes a 24 to 120 f4 and a bonus 50 millimeter lens as well. Okay, so let's get to some of our Q&A out there on Facebook Live, and I'm just going to scroll here through our questions, and one of the questions here has to do with, oh yeah, Mike Armstrong is asking, is there a full frame version of the 10 to 20? Great question. So for those of you that didn't see, the 10 to 20 is this hot little item here that we said is a great stocking stuffer, but it's for DX users. So it's not ideal for full frame. If you have a D750 or a D850 or anything that's full frame, you don't really want to use this because you're not utilizing the whole lens. What you want to look at, I'll propose 3 solutions here. I mean, the creme de la creme is the 14 to 24 2.8, but that's a bigger lens. It's heavier, professional grade lens. You can't put filters on it, and it's up there in price, over $2,000. The mid-range to that is probably the 16 to 35, okay? And that is an f4, so it's a stop slower. It gets you wide angle, okay, and it approximates a 10. Not quite as wide as a 10, but almost there, 16 to 35. But that lens has VR. So check out our website on that. You'll find pricing on nikon.ca. But there is a third solution, and a lot of people don't know about this cool wide-angle lens. Don't stop at the 16-35. There is an 18 to 35. It doesn't have VR. It's a 3.5 to 4.5 aperture. It is a slight variable aperture lens, but it is under $1,000 if memory serves, and it is greatly reviewed lens in terms of sharpness. So great question, Mike. Again, 14 to 24, 16 to 35 VR f4, as well as the 18 to 35, 3.5 to 4.5. Don't let the variable aperture turn you off. I know there's a lot of camera snobs out there. I'm one of them that just get, as soon as you say 2 f-stop numbers, no. It's got to be prime, or it's got to be fixed, right? No. I actually have used this lens. It's very light. It's light on the pocketbook as well, and it will do your full frame camera justice, guaranteed, okay? So take a look at those couple of options there. All right. So I see here, Sanish is asking, is the 24 to 120 a full frame lens? And my friend Peter Vasima, hey Peter, I know you love the D750, answered for us. Yes, 24 to 120 is a full frame lens. Again, remember, with Nikon cameras, it's a 1.5 times crop, okay? So the equivalent to that in DX terms, if you had to get a DX lens that would approximate that, you would start at about 16, okay? So if you're asking for a good kit zoom lens for a DX camera, I would say take a look at the 16 to 80, because it is literally like almost the equivalent of a 24 to 120, except that this is essentially the kit lens for the D500, okay? If you buy the D500 in a hard kit, the 16 to 80 is one lens that you can get with it for half price, but it starts at 2.8. So it goes to 2.8 to f4 when you zoom out to 80, and when you multiply the 1.5 times crop factor, it's the same as a 24 to 120. I love that lens. It's highly well reviewed, it's very light, and I would say it gets the professional thumbs up because I believe it has the nanocrystal coating and the gold band around it. So, guys, that is our episode for this week. I hope you guys got some ideas there from what you could use for stocking stuffers. And we will see you again in the new year. It's going to be 2019, so be sure to check into Nikon TV on Facebook. Take care, guys, and Merry Christmas.